Let's take a minute to talk a little bit more about karmic energies and what exactly that means. It's very important that we understand this, you guys, in this energetic, in this vibrational state that Earth is in. It is so important that we understand the number 5 and karmic energies. When we're talking about karma, it is not simply a matter of you reap what you sow, you get what you deserve. That is a very small aspect of what karmic energy actually is. Karmic energy is something that's associated with an imbalance of some sort, an energetic imbalance of some sort, whether it's related to emotions, whether it's related to some sort of relationship, or whether it's a physical imbalance. Okay? These are important things to understand. So I'm going to give you guys some examples of different situations that are associated with karmic energies, negative karmic energies. The first example is financial struggles. The second example is not being able to acquire or maintain healthy connections. Not being able to set boundaries or stand up for yourself or assert yourself. Physical problems, physical issues, health problems. Slave labor or working hard for very little. Lower echelons of society, being a member of the lower echelons of society. Mental illness or a limiting mindset. Now let's talk about some indicators of positive karmic energy or 23 energy or 73 energy, which indicates, because of the 7 pulling in a 3, we're talking about transforming manifestations or negative manifestations taking place in order to help you level up, because the total is 10. So like I've said previously, when we're talking about 23 energy, we're talking about shifts. So it's clearly going to be any time we're shifting these energies. So the first one, financial struggles, what would be a 23 shift or a 73 example? We're talking about being able to shift into a state of financial abundance. Next, being able to release toxic connections, no matter how difficult or what it costs, and being able to start acquiring healthy connections. Being able to stand up for yourself, being able to assert yourself, being able to set healthy boundaries. Being able to heal or manage your physical ailments. Being able to earn a greater wage. Being able to find career placement that supports abundance, that supports growth, that supports financial prosperity as opposed to scarcity. Being able to rise socially, right? Gaining social influence. The stereotypical Cinderella story, right? Being able to manage your mental illness. And being able to expand your mindset in such a way that allows you to manifest a more abundant life, as opposed to restriction, limitation, dependence on the government, things of that nature, dependence on others, dependence on this, dependence on that. Freedom. So let me close this video by giving you guys an example using locational numerology. Where I live, there's a high school, and the address to this high school is 555. Where I live, the hospital's address is 1555. So using Demetra's number system, anytime you see a 5 3 times, we're talking about the manifestation of karmic energy, because 3 is the number of manifestation, 5 is the number of karmic energies. When you are going to assess a 4-digit sequence like 1555, you're going to assess it 2 digits at a time. 15 is a number that indicates a being navigating the realm of 5 regarding 6 matters. And then you're going to assess the second one. We've talked about 55 energy before. 2 beings, right? Interacting with one another in regard to a karmic scenario or karmic matters. Helping someone achieve a new spiritual experience or level up regarding a karmic matter. So these are essentially 2 spaces that hold heavy karmic energy. Now, these seem like very different spaces, but what do they have in common regarding the things we just discussed? What kinds of things do children have to endure in high school? Emotional difficulty, emotional imbalance, not really understanding friendship a lot of times, right? Being bullied, not being able to stand up for yourself, not understanding what is indicative of a toxic connection versus a healthy one. You have to learn a lot of karmic lessons, right? Take place during high school. Now think about the things we just discussed as they relate to a hospital. Karmic death, karmic difficulty, whether it's just a physical ailment, surgery, or actually ending life in the physical plane, right? That's a great example of 10 energy, right? Moving on to a new spiritual experience, a new level of spirituality, right? A new level. So this is just some information I wanted to share. Sometimes I forget, just because things are super obvious to my eye, that it may not make sense to everybody yet. But you guys have to understand how profound karmic energies are on Earth. And it's important we recognize them, understand them, so we can endure them, overcome them, and release them. Have a great evening.